The paint on his collar gave him away. I found it while folding laundry, a smear of cobalt blue, the exact shade he'd been using for her portrait. My husband, the acclaimed artist, had been working late on a commission for weeks. But his studio smelled of lavender perfume, not turpentine. When I confronted him, he laughed. "It's just a client, Anna. You're jealous of a painting." But that night, I hacked his iPad. The reference photos told a different story. Her face, her body, her laugh captured in 500 stolen frames. We met in art school. Liam, the brooding painter with a gaze that could strip layers off a canvas. Me, the sculptor who believed love was the ultimate masterpiece. "You're too intense," he'd teased, watching me carve marble until my hands bled. "And you're afraid to feel," I shot back. We married in a frenzy of passion and chaos, our vows scribbled on a napkin with charcoal. The affair began with a gallery opening. Elena Voss, the heiress, with a collection of rare jewels and emptier hearts. She commissioned a portrait, then commissioned his silence with her legs. I pieced it together. Texts about studio time, receipts for 2 at Michelin, starred restaurants, and the way he'd started hating his own reflection. But the worst part? The portrait wasn't just of her. I showed up at his studio, unannounced, crowbar in hand. The door splintered. Inside, the portrait Lumida, grotesque diptych. Elena on one side, me on the other. Same pose, same colors. But where my face should have been, there was a black hole sucking light into nothing. "You erased me," I whispered. "I couldn't paint you anymore," he roared, clutching a bottle of whiskey. "You're too real. Elena's easy. She doesn't demand a fucking soul." The crowbar slipped from my grip. "You think I don't see you, Liam? You paint everyone but yourself." He smashed the canvas. Glass rained like tears. I left him, took the crowbar and our dog, Kafka, and moved into a motel with a neon vacancy sign. Weeks later, his gallery debuted a new piece, Void with a View of Venus. A shattered mirror framed by blackened wood, my face emerging from the debris. The plaque read, "To Anime First and Final Muse." I never spoke to him again, but sometimes, at 3 a.m., I Google his name. The portrait sold for $2 million. Critics call it a masterpiece of self-destruction. They don't know the half of it.